Morning. So this morning's job is to deal with the aphids on both the apple trees and on my roses. And what I make is a solution of water and dishwashing soap. So ordinary washing up liquid, not anti-bac, folks, okay? And you just put a little squirt in the bottom of a sprayer, top it up with water, and off you go. So I'm in the orchard and I am looking for aphids so that I can spray them with my dishwasher soap and water solution. And what I'm really looking for to be able to see if there are any aphids are ants on the trees. So this is a young tree that was grafted 3 years ago, I think, and planted here 2 years ago. So I'm just going to have a look and see if there's any ants running up and down the trunk. And there's nothing. And I'm looking at the tips of the apples, the new leaves that are coming out, and there's no sign of anything, which is good. And I don't really have problems with my apples because I tend to grow traditional varieties, and I don't have issues with them. Some varieties tend to have more aphid damage than others, but I'll just go and check all the youngsters. So there's another one over there. I'm just going to go and check that. And if they need a spray, they will get a spray. And if they don't, like this one, I'll leave it alone. So this apple tree here, I can't remember what this one is. I think it's a Discovery, this one. Has a few ants. You can see them. Of course, when you go to look for them, they're not there. Ah, there we go. Right, so there are a few running up and down that stem. And if I look, and this is the trick, folks, you need to look underneath the leaves. And what do we see? Aha. See if I can get this camera in here. Underneath that leaf, there is aphids. Yeah. I don't know if you can see them there, but the ants are farming the aphids. So the aphids suck the sap out of the leaves and the young tips, and you can see it's not a very happy young tip there. So what we're doing is spraying with the solution that I made up. You can see that ant running up and down there. The ants farm the aphids and stroke them to produce honeydew. And the ants will defend the aphids, but if I spray the solution on the aphids, it desiccates their outer shell and they just dry up and die, basically. Then the ants move off somewhere else. So here's another young apple. This was grafted last year, so it's put quite a bit of growth on, and it's got a lot of young growth, but you can see that the leaves are damaged. They've curled up and some of them are dying, and there are ants, which means there are aphids. So what we're going to do is spray this one as well. So I've just checked this rose. This is Dorothy Perkins, I think, which has done really well. This was given to me as a rooted cutting 2 years ago, and this is the first year it's flowered. It's done really, really well, and I'm just checking this, and there's no aphids that I can see, just a cricket sunbathing.